This one is from the Mother-in-Laws from Hell subreddit. Sneaky meetup. Mother-in-law called me micromanaging and like walking on a landmine when it came to boundaries I set for our baby. This conversation happened when he was 6 months old to the day. Since then, I have heard she was talking about me at a baby shower and told me in a text thread that, and I quote, FYI, your boundaries have pushed us away. To us, it is micromanaging. Same technique, different wording. I wish you all the best. Hopefully someday, ... My partner has had multiple conversations with her, telling her that saying that we are micromanaging was insulting and she needed to apologize, and that she clearly is confused on the difference between micromanaging and boundaries. She told him she hates texting and wants to write me a letter. He is now going on 11 months old. I sent invites to his birthday party the other day and today received this apology in the mail. We hadn't checked our mail. And on. My name, of course. I looked up 2 words. Boundaries and micromanagement. They are different. So I apologize for using the word micromanagement. Signed, mother-in-law. This is ruining our relationship during the most vulnerable time of our lives, being postpartum and trying to adapt to parenthood as first-time parents. This is causing such a wedge in our relationship because, of course, he wants his parents to have a relationship with our baby, but I feel so disrespected by ongoing disrespect. You can check my other posts. I said she is going to be uninvited and he can throw our baby a party if she wants him to come, but I will not allow her to keep tainting milestones for me by her comments and disrespect. He wants to have a conversation, all of us, but I have nothing nice to say and feel like that will feed her victim ego mindset. But this has gone on far too long and too many comments have been made. What do I do? Has anyone been this bad in their relationship due to mother-in-law? Now here comes the update. Before I even get into that, I'm just going to say there's absolutely no examples here of what those boundaries are, OP, that you're mentioning. So since you didn't give us any examples of what these boundaries are, I honestly can't have an opinion on it because it could be micromanaging labeled as boundaries, or they could be boundaries that she mislabeled, but you didn't give us any examples. So I'm going to go with, I don't know. But let's see what your update says. Update. This was 8 days ago that all this happened. And I want to add, when I was upset, I received the letter. I told my partner, sure, she can see our child, in a frustrated way because it was a shitty apology and I'm sick of his moping about her not seeing him since then. I thought we had a good conversation and he said he believes I deserve a better apology. I've been working a lot and pay for our son's swim lessons. Wednesday, my partner brought our son to his swim lesson. I was trying to leave work early to surprise them and then to Chick-fil-A when I did end up surprising them. I later find out after going through his phone that he invited his mom to our son's swim lessons. I'm hurt because of the number of reasons. 1, the secrecy and sneaky behavior with our son. 2, the fact of her having a relationship with our son is so important to my partner, but respect for me isn't help at the same level. I have taken our son for the night to my best friends, possibly for the weekend. My husband is calling me crazy and is saying I'm erratic for saying I don't want a relationship with him because of this and removing him from my social accounts, but I am hurt beyond words. I texted her today that she's uninvited from the birthday party and he tells me that's just wrong. I don't care. What do I do? Well, OP, I'm going to say based off of your terms, you don't care. So you've made a lot of assumptions here. Never once did you say that you or your husband are no contact with her. But you're framing the fact that he happened to invite his mom to come to the swim lessons as hiding something from you. No, if you're not low contact or no contact, him having plans to meet up with his mom, there's no issue with that. And I am going to say, and I normally say, in parenting, it's 2 yeses or 1 no is kind of the determination, okay? Both parents say yes, all is good. Or if one parent says no, you put a hard stop on it while you guys discuss to figure out, is it something that just needs to be worked out or is it a hard no? But, OP, this is why you are the asshole. You're mad at him for something you've determined is secrecy and sneaky behavior. But you went through his phone to find that sneaky and secrecy behavior. And you turned around and took your child, his child as well, to go spend the night somewhere overnight without telling him or asking him. So you're literally taking your child to somebody who's not a family member out of spite. You're being petty. So with the lack of information you've given, or if this is the information, you're the jerk, not the mother-in-law and not the husband, because you're looking for a reason to be upset. Now, granted, if there's more to the story, by all means, please share it with us. But with what you've given, it just sounds like you want to have an issue. And because he did something you don't agree with, you decided to use your child as a weapon against him, to punish him. Don't ever use your child as a lesson, as a way to hurt somebody. Children are not weapons.